Hello, and welcome back to Human Behavior Lab. I'm New York, your host and observer.
And I'm Juan. Great to be here. So New York, what are we looking at today?
Today we're examining something fascinating. Two pieces of neuroscience news that reveal how we're racing to understand our own brains, and what happens when we discover those brains work differently than we thought.
Ooh, that sounds important. Is this about how we think?
Precisely. But more importantly, it's about how we remember fear, and why that memory might work completely differently depending on who you are. Let's begin. Our first topic comes from the publishing world. Wiley, one of the largest academic publishers, just launched something called Advanced Brain. It's a new platform specifically designed to push boundaries across neuroscience and related fields.
So a big publisher is creating a new science platform. Why does that matter to regular people like me?
An excellent question. What we're seeing is what I call the neuroscience gold rush. Major publishers are investing heavily because public interest in brain science has exploded. Everyone wants to understand consciousness, memory, and mental health.
I get that. I see brain stuff everywhere now. This is your brain on social media. This is your brain on love. It's like we're obsessed with our own heads.
That's a perceptive observation, Juan. Psychologically speaking, humans have an innate drive to understand themselves. We're one of the few species that can contemplate our own existence. When science offers us a mirror to see our inner workings, we can't look away.
So when a publisher creates something like Advanced Brain, they're basically saying, hey, we know you want to understand yourself. Here's more tools?
Exactly. But there's a deeper structure here. This platform specifically aims to push disciplinary boundaries. That means breaking down walls between neuroscience, psychology, medicine, and even philosophy. The old model kept these separate. The new model recognizes they're all connected.
That makes sense. My fear, my memory, my health, they're all mixed together anyway. You can't really separate them, can you?
Precisely. And this connects to our second topic perfectly. Because when we break down those boundaries, we start discovering things that challenge our assumptions, like how fear itself works.
Oh, this is the part I've been curious about. What did they find?
This brings us to our main topic. A recent study has found something remarkable. Fear memories form differently in male and female brains. This isn't a small difference, it's a fundamental difference in how the brain processes and stores traumatic experiences.
Wait, hold on. Fear memories? What does that actually mean for regular people?
Let me explain. A fear memory is your brain's record of a dangerous or traumatic experience. When something scary happens, your brain doesn't just remember the event, it stores the fear response itself. This is why you might feel your heart race when you return to a place where something bad happened, even years later.
Oh, I know that feeling. Like when I hear a noise that sounds like the vacuum cleaner. I immediately hide, even if it's something else.
That's a perfect example, Juan. Your brain stored not just vacuum is loud, but the entire fear response. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. The study found that male and female brains create these memories through different biological pathways. Different neurons, different molecular processes, entirely different systems.
Different systems? But fear is fear, right? We all feel scared the same way.
That's exactly what we assumed for decades. In medical research, there was a long-standing belief that fear processing was universal, identical across all humans. Most studies were conducted primarily on male subjects, both human and animal, because researchers believed sex differences didn't matter for basic brain functions.
Wait, so they mostly studied males and just assumed females worked the same way?
That's correct. It wasn't malicious, it was a methodological assumption. Female subjects were considered more variable due to hormonal cycles, so researchers avoided them to get cleaner data. But this created a massive blind spot in our understanding.
That's kind of shocking. Like, how much else don't we know because of this?
An astute question. This finding suggests we may need to re-examine many assumptions about brain function. But let me explain why this specific discovery matters so much. Fear memories are central to conditions like PTSD, anxiety disorders, and phobias. If the underlying biology differs, then treatments might need to differ too.
So a treatment that works for men might not work as well for women, or vice versa.
Precisely. And this connects to a psychological phenomenon called treatment generalization error. When we assume one approach fits everyone, we create systems that work well for some but fail others, and we don't understand why. The people who don't respond to standard treatment often blame themselves, thinking, why isn't this working for me?
That's heartbreaking. People thinking they're broken when actually the science just didn't study them properly.
Yes. This is what I mean when I talk about structure. The problem isn't individual, it's systemic. The research structure was incomplete, and real people suffered because of it.
So what's the psychological impact of knowing this? Like, how should people feel about this news?
There are two reactions I observe. First, validation. People who felt their experiences weren't being understood now have scientific evidence that they were right. Second, anxiety. People wonder what else we've gotten wrong. Both reactions are understandable.
I think I'd feel both. Like, finally. But also, oh no, what else?
That's a healthy response. The key is to understand that science is a process of continual refinement. Discovering we were wrong isn't failure, it's progress. But we must acknowledge that these wrong assumptions had real costs to real people.
So New York, bringing this together, Wiley's new brain platform, and this discovery about fear memories. What's the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is this: we're entering an era of personalized neuroscience. The old model assumed one brain equals one type of processing. The new model recognizes diversity, not just in culture and experience, but in fundamental biology.
So, knowing yourself might mean something different for everyone?
Precisely. And this has practical implications. For anyone dealing with anxiety, trauma, or fear-based conditions, this research offers hope. It suggests that personalized treatments designed for how your brain specifically works, may be more effective than one-size-fits-all approaches.
That gives me hope. Like, if standard therapy isn't working, it doesn't mean you're hopeless. It might just mean you need a different approach.
That's exactly the message. And psychologically, this knowledge can shift how we think about mental health struggles. Instead of asking what's wrong with me, we might ask, how does my brain specifically work, and what approach fits it best?
I love that framing. It's not about being broken, it's about understanding your own hardware.
Well put, Juan. As we close today's analysis, I want to leave our viewers with this thought: science is catching up to what many people intuitively knew, that we're more different than we assumed, and those differences matter. Understanding these structures doesn't divide us, it helps us create systems that serve everyone better.
Thanks for breaking this down, New York. I feel like I understand my own brain a little better now.
And that, ultimately, is why we do this. Until next time, keep observing.